Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 3rd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Scorpio. I'll tell you today's horoscope. In the morning, you'll feel full of energy and decide to spend some time making progress on your work. In the afternoon, you'll go out with your friends and the topics of conversation will be varied. It will be very constructive to get to know other points of view. Love is going around in circles, but so is haste and the desire to do everything right away. Scorpio, if you say what you think at a given moment without measuring the scope of your words, you could be hurting the person who loves you with your suspicions. There is also a nostalgic tone in your environment, as the lunar movement in the air element puts you in a sentimentally vulnerable position. The best thing is to go with the flow of life and not let yourself get carried away by anything or anyone. Do your thing, follow your goals, and fully enjoy your birthday cycle, Scorpio. Work. Creativity will be your best weapon at work right now. If you make an effort, you can improve your savings in a few days. You have worked hard today, thanks to which you will feel much more secure. You have to take a risk in love and make up your mind. Don't let more time pass. Someone is paying close attention to you and you haven't noticed. Pay more attention because you transmit magnetism and good vibrations, and your popularity will increase. Compatibility and health. You may have compatibility or something special with someone of the Taurus sign. Don't worry too much about small problems, they can be solved. You should go out more and get some fresh air. You need to get away from obligations, and you will see how you feel better. Your mind and body are in balance and your health is overflowing. Enjoy the situation. Stars and planets. This is a day that marks a before and after, since Uranus, the planet of communications that has been retrograde in your sign, begins its direct movement today and affects different aspects of your life in a highly positive way. Don't focus on the negative things about your partner or friends, but on the positive ones, because nobody is perfect. On this day, you need to use all your intuitive reserve to not get carried away by a possessive or jealous idea, which would damage your relationship. Remember that you are living the final stretch of your birthday cycle, which is about to end in the next few days. Prepare for the best, and that is what will come to you. Advice for the day. You may feel tired and upset by a series of events in which you are not the protagonist, but which somehow affect you. It is important that you do not lose your sanity. Remember that, with a negative attitude, it will be more difficult to solve problems. Stay calm, better days will come. Relationships. In love, the astral landscape that surrounds you is ideal for ending something that did not suit you and projecting yourself decisively towards the future in a solid, stable relationship full of possibilities and romances. Mercury direct in your sign accentuates your experiences, Scorpio. When love arises, it is not questioned, it is lived as what it is, a feeling that is experienced. These days you will understand the importance of being faithful and loyal over time and distance. Warnings. The stars warn you that it is possible that someone very close to you will disappoint you again, which can cause you a lot of pain. Obviously, it is necessary for your emotional well-being that you distance yourself from that person. Health. There will be a noticeable improvement in your health if you have been suffering from problems associated with blood pressure, diabetes, or similar conditions. Fortunately, you will overcome any crisis in a direct and very appropriate way. You will discover how you feel better to the extent that you eat properly. Your health is directly linked to your meals, and the more intelligently you conduct your lunches and dinners, the better you will live. Health recommendations. Natives of your sign should make an effort to maintain a balanced diet and should find time to relax and practice some sport, as this will help them prevent possible back and joint problems. Finance and work. At the work level, the month is going to be exciting at work, since from the waxing moon that will occur in your sign on the 7th, you will notice how ideas arise that will help you renew your way of acting and will put you in the sights of your superiors for a promotion or similar activity. You are under the influence of Mercury in direct transit through your sign. Do not forget it, Scorpio. Cultivate that inner feeling that projects you into the future. You have woken up with a great desire to conquer the world and achieve success in everything you do. Do not lose your enthusiasm, because the vital energy put into your projects will be the engine to move them forward and make you prosper. Careful at work. You must be very careful with the way you carry out your work, since it is likely that, due to a bad mood, you will do something wrong, which can make you lose your job, money, and fortune. There are pressing economic situations that tend to cause you worries and discomfort, thinking that you are going to lose money that you have already earned. Relax, Scorpio. Today's lunar transit will bring ideas that, once put into practice, will yield promising results. Financial recommendations. Think carefully about what you are doing with your money and make a list of your priorities, because it is not the time to go into excessive spending or to get carried away by senseless economic adventures. Apply your intuition and your will, and you will end the year better than you started it. Lucky numbers and color. Special lucky number for today, 83. Try to use it in everything you can. Lucky color, green. Try to wear at least one item of clothing that contains it. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, a coincidence or an intuitive flash tells you what you should do right now. Dangerous tendency, neglecting details in a romantic or work relationship. Avoid lack of communication. If you are single, these days of November, follow your intuitions, which will place you where you should be at the right time. It will be up to you to take advantage of the circumstances. Favorable hours, according to Eastern European Standard Time, adjust to your schedule. 8:20 a.m. 10:30 a.m. 1:20 p.m. 9:35 p.m. Lucky numbers and chance for Scorpio, 4, 7, 31, and 36. Don't let too much time pass before telling the person you want to conquer your true intentions. By the time you do, he or she will probably have found someone else, if you take too long, that is. It's a great time for family. Scorpio, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Scorpio horoscope for November 3rd. It's essential to communicate your needs and love to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Your partner is willing to support you, but he or she can't guess your desires if you're distant and closed off. There's no weakness in asking for help, especially when it comes from love. Refusing to give a suggestion is causing losses and duplication of efforts. Be honest with your superiors and share your ideas and what you think needs to be done, otherwise, they might interpret it as an intentional action. Today is a good day to regain passion. Immerse yourself in everyday life and in the company of people. This will help you reconnect with the world and feel like the protagonist of your life again. Optimism is essential to find your place in the world once again, Scorpio. You may feel tired and upset by a series of events that you are not the protagonist of, but that affect you directly. It is important that you do not lose your sanity. Remember that having a negative attitude will make it more difficult for you to solve that problem. Stay calm, better days await you. This day will not be the same as the previous ones, since the stars say that it will be an exceptional day for you. Try not to worry too much about money or unimportant issues. Enjoy this day and try to be happy with what you have. Many times you do not give the necessary value to what surrounds you. You have been unable to forget your ex-partner for a long time. It may be that this situation is greatly affecting your current relationship. Forget about that love, look ahead and realize what a great person you have at your side. Value her and, above all, be very happy by her side. This day, everyone will make you feel special, so take advantage of it. This is the time to have someone important in your life. Transmit all the good energy you have every day and everything will work out wonderfully for you. Seek balance in your life and in the environment that surrounds you. Today your partner expects a return to the roots of love, for walls to fall, for gaps to close, for pretenses to end. There are many vices in the relationship that must be overcome because disappointment can fill the house. It is time to recover the authentic spark of love. Life must be a continuous growth and love must be part of that growth. Therefore, the new relationship that comes into your life must be better than the previous one. Do not repeat patterns. If you look for a person who is like your previous partner, you will be showing that you have not learned anything and that you are willing to take a step back. The most powerful tool you have to overcome this wave of negativity is your enthusiasm. It is a contagious force that must be transmitted to all members of your team. It is the main virtue that everyone recognizes in you and your greatest strength. Have faith in yourself and help others to have faith in themselves. If you are unemployed these days, do not be discouraged at any time. Take advantage of an interesting offer that can put you in a better position in the near future. Scorpio, a good opportunity to move up the career ladder is coming. Whatever you set out to do now, you will achieve. Today is a good day to look to the future and establish mechanisms so that you have a more promising future. Your well-being must be covered financially so that you can guarantee care for any eventuality. Set aside a portion of your income for this purpose on your own from today. Do not forget that, when you live in harmony, everything flows better for you. Today, the moon in Libra will help you apply the rules of feng shui in your home so that you keep it in the best shape, receptive so that the energy flows uninterruptedly. Even those who make mistakes deserve to defend themselves, and it is up to you to listen to them today. If you like our predictions, please help us become even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you need to do is click the thank you button. With your help we will continue to grow. During the waxing gibbous moon, the body absorbs moisture and nutrients with a vengeance. Face masks and hair treatments at home, not to mention salon procedures, will give you an amazing effect. Under the influence of the moon in Aquarius, people become softer and kinder. Participate in charity work and don't focus only on financial assistance. You can support with a kind word or by giving useful advice. There are favorable astral movements in your financial life that lead you to money through dreams and hunches. The potentialities that arise from meaningful connections with influential people will help you take a leap forward in your money matters. You can finally take a break. Don't worry, a debt payment or a salary increase that you have long requested may come your way. Don't worry about money right now, you'll get by without much effort. Remember that it's very important to prioritize expenses, pay off debts, and treat yourself when it's prudent. If you feel like doubts are killing you, you should rethink everything you're doing wrong in your life. Many times, those unnecessary luxuries you give yourself make everything pile up at the end of the month and you feel like you can't get out of it. Stop wasting your money, open a bank account and save everything you have there. It's very necessary that you start controlling your diet today. The sweets and pastries you like so much are not good for your health or your figure. Eat more fruit and fat-free foods every day. Change that morning croissant for a toast with olive oil and you'll notice the difference in a few days. If you've recently started a relationship, you're in luck. It's an excellent time for new couples. Today you are also very satisfied because your work has paid off and you are finding yourself with more money than you thought every day. Scorpio, spend, but be aware that you also have to save a little in case times of hardship come. Make plans, but don't go overboard with your budget. Scorpios are doing well financially, which will be at its best, although there will be some problems in the family. November will begin with characteristics similar to those of the previous month. On the professional level, the decisions made by Scorpio will be hindered by the jealousy that their progress arouses. However, as the weeks go by, this adverse panorama will be reversed and excellent news will come. Scorpio's intellectual clarity will allow them to choose the most propitious paths to get closer to the chosen goal as soon as possible. Money will continue to enter their coffers without stopping its flow. Scorpio will have to fight against the tendency to impose their points of view on the family level, otherwise, clashes will be inevitable. In love, November will bring surprises. Scorpio will discover that he has awakened the interest of one of his superiors. A romance with someone with a bright personality could be one of the good news of the month. Other Scorpios will feel attracted to an old friend, never considered as a possible partner, and this time it will offer the possibility of a stable and lasting relationship. Tolerance and mutual understanding will be the pillars of this bond. Joy and intensity of feelings will be very present in this relationship. Working conditions will not be optimal during the first days of November. It will be essential for Scorpios to be careful of those who appear to collaborate and only seek opportunities to harm. Later, conditions will change, and they will have the support of people willing to offer important financial support. In November, Scorpio will be in excellent physical condition. Their health will be optimal. Respiratory problems or bone problems may arise, but these will be temporary setbacks. Walking outdoors and adopting a balanced diet with adequate rest will be beneficial. The best advice for Scorpio is not to abuse their stamina. Respecting sleeping hours and taking minimal precautions will allow them to enjoy an exceptional November. In this reading, the energy of a person who has passed away is strongly felt, and they want you to receive a special message. This person wants you to know that they are well, that you should not worry about them anymore. You are a very strong person, and this experience is part of life. They visit you often and ask you not to be sad, because they do not like to see you like this. They want you to remember all the things you lived together, all the moments of laughter and good memories that will always be in your memory. They are taking care of you from where they are and will always be aware of you. Scorpio, you believe that the life you have had is good, and that is why this person who passed away needs you and those who accompanied them in their life to believe it too. It is important, then, that you connect with what you feel, that you firmly believe in those emotions that well up in you. This is your greatest help at this time in your life. Today, something seems to be imprisoning your chest and you must get it out of there, since keeping it could do you a lot of harm in the future. Free yourself, because that will allow you to take the experiences of others as lessons for your own path in life. From everything that happens around you, even from that which seems challenging, you can learn and grow. Your path is marked by each step you take and by each lesson you learn. Trust that it will take you where you need to be. Today is a special day to strengthen your family ties. If your parents are still with you, consider paying them a visit. It is possible that, without realizing it, you have been neglecting your family. Don't let this continue, as they have always been there for you and now they might be starting to resent your absence. This distance might even motivate them to send you a message expressing this concern or reminding you how much you mean to them. Taking the time to show your love and appreciation will make a big difference and strengthen those bonds of unconditional love. Today you might encounter an awkward situation at work, which will lead you to reconsider whether you want to stay in the same place. Work dynamics and other people's problems can affect your energy and decisions, but you must remember that other people's challenges don't have to be an obstacle in your own path. It's important, at this time, to maintain stability. It might be better not to risk too much for now and to keep what you've built. Remember that there will always be time to change direction or try something new. The key is to know when the time is right, and now it might not be right yet. When you were little, you saw the world as a huge place, full of wonders to discover. Today, however, you feel trapped in a routine that provides you with comfort, but also a sense of stagnation and lack of growth. You have created a safe space, but this is also depriving you of living new experiences and expanding your horizons. Try to break this routine, there is a world of opportunities and adventures waiting for you. Allow yourself to rediscover life with the same curiosity you had in your childhood. At this time, it is vital that you focus on meaningful relationships. Don't waste time with people who have no genuine interest in you. Recognize those who can truly contribute positively to your life. In the realm of love, the point of joining someone else should be the pursuit of shared happiness, nothing less. Any other reason or impulse that leads you to be with a person has no real weight and, over time, will not prevail. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.